أعزائي المشاهدين، كما عودناكم في برنامجكم الأسبوعي برنامج إماراتي. أنا صديق خيرة لدولة الإمارات العربية المتحدة، ولهذا الأسبوع نستضيف السيد ساهل بسيم والسيد ساجر بسيم، المديرين التنفيذيين لشركة أسيست أدمجينيست في إمارات دبي. Good afternoon, Sahil. Good afternoon, Sagar.
Good afternoon.
At the first, let us to know more about Sagar, who came before to United Arab Emirates, who has more than 15 years of experience in real estate, and also who just established with his brother Sahil a new company in United Arab Emirates last 3 years back, right?
Approximately, yes. 2022 September.
Sahil, Sagar, let us know more about you before we start with Sahil.
Sure, please.
Let us know who is Sagar, from where he came, and what the opportunities led him to come to United Arab Emirates first time.
I had started doing real estate in India, New Delhi, back in 2010. And that's when I was quite fresh. I was doing real estate in India for 5 years. In 2015, I met someone in Dubai who was in Delhi, who was looking for agents to hire in Dubai. And I met him and grateful for the opportunity he gave me. And I came to Dubai to work as a real estate agent in Dubai. And then I worked with the company for good 8 years.
Right.
And in 2020, Sahil came to Dubai and eventually started the company in 2022, and I joined him in 23. Yeah, so I've worked in real estate since 2010, but a little over 10 years in UAE.
But you have the experience of 15 years in real estate, though.
See, at the end of the day, it's a property. It can be in India, it can be in Dubai, it can be in Ras Al Khaimah. It's a real estate. So, and you're dealing with people. And the good point about UAE is that there are a lot of people from India buying here. There are a lot of people from other countries buying here. Now, obviously a person, like we recently closed a transaction from someone in Germany. They never flew here. So it was all about the knowledge of real estate that they have in Germany that led them take a decision here. So yes, my knowledge in India also helped out.
Sahil, let us know more about you and how you entered the real estate market with the experience of banking and financial.
I've been working since almost 18 years now, and I started my career in banking, and then over the years moved into merchant banking, and then one day I came to visit Sagar. Like the idea was to just come visit him in Dubai and explore opportunities here nonetheless. Funny thing, the day I landed was 13th March and 14th March was lockdown all over the world. So I got, in a way, an opportunity that I could not go back. So I...
you enjoy it?
Well, yes. Alhamdulillah, it worked in my favor. And so, yes, I explored opportunities. And again, very thankful to his boss then. He gave me an opportunity to start my career in real estate here. And I learned under them. 2020 was a very difficult market, but I also got maximum exposure to understand the market that time. And one thing led to another. In 2022, I decided that I need to take the next step. And yes, 2022, I decided to start my company, Assets and Gains Real Estate LLC. And I think once I set the foundation, I felt like I would, the next step would be that if Sagar can come and join me. And by 2023, we started working on it together.
Come with the idea to start your own agency or your own office. I'm sure when you are moving from employee to employer, that is the most hard things. You will have more responsibility. you will have more stress times. You need to have more clients. You need to take care about the team who will work with you. It wasn't easy for you to move that step, and how you feel. You believe we can say, the market of real estate, or just you want to try the chance?
Well, it was a mixed feeling, I would say, because whenever you're taking such a big step, fear is the biggest thing that holds you back. And I decided it's now or never, because what will change in 5 years? I'll still be in the same place, and if I have to take the risk, I take it now. And yes, the transition is not an easy one. There's always stress because before everything starts working for you, nothing works for you.
How you see Sagar that time? When you come with the idea to establish your own company, it was easy with you to go, or you need to more push into that level?
Well, I had to, because like he said, he's been 8 years with the company, and things were good for him and all. In fact, Sagar was my mentor. He trained me real estate in Dubai. He got me through. He taught me real estate of Dubai. So I was working under him when I came here, so he could train me. And yes, it was not easy to convince him that we need to move to the next step. At least I need to move to the next step. And I took time, but I convinced him that, like I said, now or never, because what will change in 5 years? I'll just lose 5 years more before I make the leap.
Right.
So I thought now is the time. And once I got everything running, things started falling in place. And I told him, now we just need to focus more on the sales and all. And I think you can do the transition as well. So yeah, then he can.
Sagar, from the experience which you have in the market, I'm sure you are the first decision you will take to build a strong strategy for our company. How do you build this strategy today in your own office?
So for the first 2 years, what we decided was to run the company. When I joined was in March 2023. So I think we decided to take baby steps first. We said, let's first build a corpus. Once we have that, the next step is always to hire more agents, because you see, a day has 24 hours. Right. Either your hours increase or your arms increase. So the decision was to hire more agents, but it was a step. Taking up this office and getting it ready to hire agents, then training them, and gradually improving marketing to provide enough leads for them. And then it's a steady process. You can't just leave everything there and then. There's constant training going on. There's regular updates coming in. And in Dubai's market, you have new launches coming up every day. Right. There are new locations launching up every time. So imagine when you just join the market. I see there are a lot of agents just recently joining the market. They believe the market only goes up. They've not seen the downside of. And every market, not even just real estate, every industry is a cycle. So for them to understand what has already been developed, what is the history of that, and then to see how the new areas will do, why will they do better? Why did the previous ones do better? So it's just constant training and lead generations, I would say. The hardest challenge in our industry is generating leads and managing competition in the market, because the number of agents have gone up.
Let us know more about the competition in the markets.
So I think what I've realized, especially in the last 4 years, even when I was not working with assets and gains, the number of agents have substantially increased. There are so many people working in real estate today, and what has happened is people have lost patience. Competition has made people lose their patience, and they're generally pushing people to buy, which is actually not creating a very good atmosphere or an idea of agents now in Dubai. People think that, oh, it's an agent calling me. What they don't understand is it's probably giving you an opportunity. But because they're receiving so many calls because of this competition, and people have to work. And it's creating a bad name. So I would just say that patience level has gone down. Buyers are not very happy with receiving so many calls. Landlords are unhappy receiving calls every day for their properties. So yeah, that's a challenge we face when we are trying to offer a service to a client. They feel we're just another random agent, where then we have to really convince them and make them understand with our knowledge and our expertise of how we can actually help them. So yeah, that's the issue we face these days.
Let us also know about the future plan of this company. What the next 5 years? Where do you want to see your company? Maybe which level?
Well, I feel definitely have a lot of agents and well-trained agents. The idea is to scale the company up. And I see ourselves, if you ask me, aspiration, yes. I mean, to become one of the best real estate companies, brokerage firms in Dubai. Not just Dubai, entire UAE. And if all goes well, in the neighboring countries as well, depending on the opportunities. But yes, in UAE, master the idea of how a property should be considered for investment. And depends on your approach to investment. There's everything for everyone. Like, someone can target very expensive properties, and someone can start with the basic requirement of starting at a low priced property, but catering to everyone's needs, not just one person. I mean, the idea is to eventually reach a stage where we are recognized in the world, not just UAE.
Sagar, if I ask you about also the roles and regulations from the experience of your respective, how you see here today the rules and regulation, how you see RERA always updating their systems, and also how you see it's a safe for the investors or the brokers or the developers, the rules and regulation.
Actually, that was one of the biggest reasons that I wanted to move to Dubai. I was trying since 2012, and I could not get a chance to move to Dubai then. In 2015, I came. The main reason was the market was very organized here. So in an organized market, it is easier to convince a buyer and to win the overall trust of buyers all over the world.
Right.
So escrow accounts definitely help. Buyers have this fear of what happens in an off-plan project if a developer doesn't deliver. That's where escrow accounts are here, and the government keeps a track on it. As agents, we train our agents to know what is an escrow account and how to keep a track that it's their job that the money goes to escrow. Then I think one of the biggest features that has helped move the market in a faster pace is digitalization. Earlier, we used to print all the forms, get them signed, meet people in person, or send them copies, get them signed, get them back on email. Now that we have these digital forms, just on an application, someone can sign with using OTPs. It's easier. So that way, and it's safer. It can be tracked. People were making too many MOUs for properties that have already been sold. So that kind of, I would say, fault or that kind of crime has already been replaced with digitalization.
Right.
So this way, one of the recent things I'll tell you is that a Form A was already signed and the person could not generate another Form A because the exclusivity was already signed, which was not possible in the past.
Right.
You cannot enter a transaction where exclusivity is there. These kind of things are there. Second, there's a track on the digital marketing that you see. People are not supposed to advertise any product that does not have a QR code. The number of listings that are fake have gone substantially down over the last 2 years because land department is keeping a track. See, of course, what I feel is they send us emails as well, but they're also sending emails to the competitors and keeping a track on every one of us. So it's good in the long run. This way, there's only the right product in the market. There's only a right way of dealing in the market. And I see a very bright future for Dubai real estate.
Today, if I ask you, Sahil, about the advice you would give for anyone who are interested to come to UAE and start their business here, what you will advise from your experience as a person here, early of 2020?
Well, I would say it's a very organized system over here to do business, which is an advantage, and everything is managed and executed properly. So there is a safety that you cannot be just duped into entering into something. And I personally feel, since my experience in UAE is there is a market for everything, which is an ever-growing demand. The way the population is increasing year on year, I mean, if you have any business idea, it has an opportunity here. And it has scalability here to take it at a greater height. And I feel like you have the security, the convenience, and I would say, like, one of the biggest reasons one should think of coming to Dubai is the safety and security. Where else can you get this kind of safety and security? For everyone, your kids, your family, your wife, your mother, everyone is safe here. So it actually attracts people to come and enjoy their life and grow. You're not focusing just on how to keep yourself safe. You're just focusing on growth, because UAE government has already taken the reforms to keep you safe. So this way, I think it's a very good market to grow. And for every business, not just real estate. Real estate is a means of investment, and everyone needs a home to stay, right? It's a never-ending industry. But there's a lot of trading. There's a lot of activities. Now the population is coming. Gaming industry. Our clients are from the gaming industry as well. So this way, I think it's going to be very well for future.
You can get them to come and start.
Yeah, you'll have to start somewhere.
Any difficulties when you establish the company, sir?
Sorry?
Any difficulties you find when you establish the company?
Well, yes. It's like, for me, it was the first time, and everything was new to me, except the industry itself. So like managing the sales was not difficult, but yes, the back end, dealing with different departments. Yes, it had its challenges, and I think I did feel a lot of stress initially, but one day we were sitting, and he gave me one advice that changed the whole dynamics of how I have to look at things. He said, look, you're no more an agent, okay? You're a business owner now, and you have to think like an entrepreneur. And the main thing is, you cannot keep stressing or, think things are not going your way, everything, any hurdle comes your way. So like, you have to handle everything calmly. And I think after that, yes, it became a little more smoother, right? Because I think more than anything out there, your mentality, how to manage a company.
With him, you have to think always positive.
Exactly.
United Arab Emirates especially. Sagar, today also from the experience which you have, what you would advise for anyone who are interested to invest in United Arab Emirates in real estate, and how you see the growth of real estate market, and also what the important question for me to know, how do you see the new developers in the market? Today we have thousands of developers new coming to the market, and it's growing very fast. It's have, we can say, a help also to the investors to have different choices from the previous developers which we have it in the country, and they have their own name. They are branded very, but we will talk about the new developers. But you see also its help to have different choices from the others, which we can say better payment plan, or have different sizes, locations, which help the new investor to work with them also.
So with me, what I've realized in the market is all these new developers that have come in, I'm not saying they're bad. I just feel that for my clients, I like to choose the ones that have good track record. And I have to carefully choose because I'm investing the money of a client who will only come back to me if he is happy with his investment. So I carefully choose the developer. You said payment plans, you said prices, and a lot of
location.
a lot of sizes, location. There are a lot of boutique developers in the market today. But what I say is go for a package deal. Look at the developer first. See, have they developed anything? Second, see what is the size they are offering. See where is the location they have. Okay, is there any added value that sets them apart? See the payment plan. It has to be an entire package deal. You cannot just go on the name of a developer because even some big developers have expensive projects that don't suit everyone. So it has to be a package deal that matches the needs of the buyer. Yeah.
Finally, we would like to know how you support your customer after sales services. You are there for them always, or just a sell and buy?
Oh no, that is where we actually outperform many people, and we have recurring clients. And the reason is our after sales service. We are with them throughout their journey of their investment in UAE. So I have clients who's been with me since 2020, and it's like a perfect competition nonetheless, right? Everyone's offering the same thing I'm offering. Like they can choose to go ahead with anyone, but the only reason they keep coming back to us is because of the support and after sales services we provide. Yes, of course, we do an in-depth analysis with them basis their requirements. And I think these factor in on why they keep coming back to us because we make sure their experience of investing in UAE is something that they would like to continue with.
The two twins, which they started their own company last 2 years, I'm sure there is behind their success someone who was supporting them always, who was praying to them always, who was believing on their vision. Let us to know with you, Sagar, who was behind you from your study till today?
I think
who was pushing you to be in this level today, and you feel you are in the dream what they are looking to you?
I think I am truly in debt to my parents. They are the ones who actually encouraged me and Sahil to leave family business and go and do something on our own. And surprisingly, it was my father who in 2010 just sat on the dining table and said, I think you should join real estate. And then not only that, he actually found me someone who would hire me as an intern. So he was the one who pushed me. And since then, I've only done real estate. So my parents, and then I met my beautiful wife in Dubai. She has been an immense support to me. I think my journey in Dubai would have not been the same without her. And now it's my brother. When he joined us in 2020, this company would not exist if it wasn't for him.
And you, Sahil, what you would say for the people who believe?
Definitely parents. My father has been the most important person when it's been, to like push my limits. Like I've been a guy growing up being in the comfort zone and all, and he's been the one who has always been the one to push me out of it. And my grandmom, she's the everything today. I mean, of course, God's blessing, but her blessing as well. She's the one whose blessings are with me throughout, with us, I guess. Also like to see grandmom. I hope she knows I miss her.
God bless everyone for you guys, and also we would like to give a thanks message to our country and to our visionary leaders who will discuss it. We have, alhamdulillah, today the best education in the world. We have the best healthcare. We have the best safety and security, which you mentioned before when we started the interview. Today, I'm sure also for the system which they are building for the easy government, which make it smart government, which make our life more fast and easy also, and safe, as you mentioned it. what you would like to say to our government and to our visionary leaders who built this country. We have more than 200 nationalities, and we are living together, and we support each other, and we respect because of our leaders who built this beautiful and safe country. We will start with you, Sahil, and we will end it with Sagar, as we started with Sagar. Please.
Well, I think anyone and everyone living in this country should be thankful to the rulers of the different emirates. I mean, I think they are really visionaries to even make something out of what they've done of this country. I mean, it's beyond imagination of making something like this in the years they've done it. And people from 200 countries living in harmony and like proper decorum, like there's a proper way of life people live by. I mean, less of chaos, everything is in an orderly manner. Having 200 nationalities with different mentality and managing them together so they all live in the same approach towards, you know, valuing the law and order. It's like beyond commendable. Like, I mean, I'm thankful to them for giving me as a person an opportunity to start my life here. So yes.
And you, Sahil?
To start with, I'm truly grateful that I even came to UAE, and I've already spent good 10 years here. I want to spend, I hope, inshallah, I can spend the rest of my days also. It's truly an experience to live here. And I feel life is just existence without experience. And that beautiful experience that all of us get living in Dubai is the best part that makes it a beautiful city. You can enjoy, your families are safe, you focus on growth, and you get to meet all kinds of nationalities which you thought you'll never meet.
Thank you, Sagar, for your time to be with the EMARATI program. Thank you, Sahil.
Thank you so much.
It was our pleasure to visit you today in your office, and God bless you guys, and my best wishes for your business, inshallah, next year.
Thank you for choosing us.
Thank you to be with the EMARATI program. All the best.
Thank you.
في كل إمارة تروح تسلك عقل وروح بر ومدن وجبال حاجة ترد